The Rochester Red Wings are playing under a cloud this weekend. The team's future in town could hinge on a deal to keep them in Frontier Field. Let's check in with News 10 NBC Sports anchor Breland Moore. Breland.
Well, thanks, Charles. Now, could the Rochester Red Wings be leaving Rochester? The issue could be resolved on Monday when the Wings and Monroe County get together to talk about the Red Wings' lease of Frontier Field. Now, the Red Wings and Monroe County have been unable to come to an agreement so far on the lease of the field. While the Red Wings are fighting to what boils down to a steep raise in rent, the county is hoping to cut the amount of money it supplies to pay for the team's yearly operations. Now, the current lease runs out after the last game of the season. Alternative options for the Wings' 2018 season are going to need to be explored if the Wings and the county can't make a deal. The Minnesota Twins are the major league affiliates of the Red Wings, and they could also be affected by questions about where their players are located next year if the two sides cannot agree. But as for the two parties directly involved, Monroe County Communications Director Brett Walsh sent over a statement that reads in part, "For the county to justify a lease which would in effect continue to subsidize both the operations of RCB and the losses of the Batavia Muck Dogs, we must better understand its true financial picture." And today at Frontier Field, the Red Wings weighed in on the situation as well and are hoping things definitely get resolved on Monday.
This is actually the first negotiation we've had since the original lease on the stadium. So here we are 21 years later. I would never have believed that we would be in this position where we were really wondering if we're going to come to some conclusion here that's positive. But I believe that in the end, it will come to a happy conclusion. I don't believe that the county is willing to risk this ball club. It's too important to our community.
Well, naturally, the situation has Red Wings fans paying close attention to the negotiations as well. And the fans I spoke to today say they'd be very disappointed to see one of their favorite summer staples leave Rochester.
Oh, I think it would be terrible. I've enjoyed coming to the games. It would be terrible.
You know, it hurts not knowing which direction, we're going to go with this, from the management right down to the fans. And it's a little disheartening right now, being in the playoff hunt, too. So I know they're under the gun as far as the time frame goes, and we'd like to see where it goes, and hopefully it ends in a positive note.
And we're going to continue to follow this story as it develops. Charles, back to you.